And we are live.
Yay!
Saturday morning on Erin's Tchotchkes. And before we start, in the magic time while everyone's coming on, we dance. We dance to the music in our heads. Whatever beat that might be, that's what we do.
Forever dancing. Forever
dancing. Forever dancing.
You know what? It's very therapeutic. You're moving your chest, you're moving your arms, and this is all about your heart center. When you're like just stagnant in your energy and not feeling good, you gotta move.
Gotta move.
You gotta get around.
Gotta move. And because I know how Jebbie and I go, and so when we go, it's going to be like, you're going to have to pay attention, and we might have to make a mind map of this after, if someone wants to volunteer, because I really want to see the chart of where we go. You've got to So this is Jebbie, and I love how you have Jebs on your and Jebbie is the owner of Peace Heal Grow. An amazing studio, and I can't even just call it a yoga studio because there's so much to it. It's an amazing magical space that Jebbie has created. It's in Oakland Park, right on Commercial. I secretly love it super a lot because it's like 3 minutes from my house.
Even better. It's the best part of it. It's not far.
If I can go right now, boom. So the space is fabulous. Jebbie is so she's a yoga instructor, and she specializes in restorative yoga. And she is a Reiki master and a shamanic healer. And Jebbie has like the magic.
I'm magical,
which is worthy of my flower fairy crown today.
I love your stuff. I'm so jealous. I'm very envious of your flower fairy crown. I feel like you should have it on, to be honest. Like walk around with it. It should always be on. Never take it off.
I got it for Zoom. A friend of mine had like a flower themed Zoom party, and I was like, okay, I need a flower crown, and I found this.
Of course.
And I love it.
As you should. It's fabulous. It's gorgeous. Yes, thank you. Phenomenal. Thank you for having me here today. I'm excited.
Pleasure. So how's your morning so far?
Pretty good, hanging out with you. Can't go wrong with that.
It's Saturday, 8 a.m.
8 a.m., right? Manish to know what makes this day different than any other day right now. It's all the same.
You get beverages, flower crowns.
Yes.
I mean, you have amazing feathers behind you.
I do. Amazon. They're stickers. And it's feathers and butterflies. Got them on Amazon, and I love them. I think it fills the space nicely. Mm-hmm.
So I know COVID obviously affected your operation, but I know you have some classes going on.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about what's happening at Peace Heal Grow?
Thanks, Erin. Sure. So right now, I personally am not teaching. I'm just kind of getting back in the swing of things in my own world. But we've got Michelle Cash is teaching with Samantha Markham also. So the two of them, Michelle has her sound healing. If you've ever been to one of those, I think amazing. You just like float off into the fabulousness. So with her singing bowls, those are every Tuesday night. And I believe she's also on Wednesdays, she's bringing back aerial yoga. For aerial yoga, it's a great time. If you've never done it, I highly recommend it.
It's my favorite. I love aerial yoga. I love it.
We laugh. That's the thing. Like, there's no seriousness in this studio, this sanctuary, this clubhouse, whatever Peace Heal Grow is to you. Like, it's your home. So, like, it's a place to try new things and experience and to have fun and to, like, not be so serious. So, like, if you can't, like, if you can't do it, like, we laugh at each other or at ourselves during aerial yoga. So I really do highly recommend. It's such a fun.
They help each other, too. And I've done aerial in different places at different times in my life. Yeah. And they've all been different. I love the way Michelle teaches it because she's very fluid in her teaching.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
She really walks you through each incremental step of using the silk, the fabric.
Thumbs up, not down.
So you really hold it like this,
always up, not like
this. And her laugh.
Oh, her giggles are giggles.
And you can't even Michelle, we love you.
Yeah, like insane amounts of love. I forever confess my love to her in front of her, behind her back. I'm talking about Samantha as well, who's just this fabulous floating goddess of fantasticness who brings yin yoga to the studio Wednesday nights, and because it's been so popular, we bring it Thursday nights as well. And then I believe actually, beautiful Carol, we have Kundalini on Monday nights.
Nice.
So, yeah, so we've got, and that one, so everything right now, because of life in the studio, so it's all like, occupancy is half, like we keep it safe in there and the masks and stuff. So the classes now, you have to pre-register. You can't just show up, and you have to pre-register with the teachers. So I can list the teachers on this afterwards if anyone's interested in following or any of that. But
I personally highly recommend.
my stories are ridiculous.
They're ridiculous. And I was dreaming as I was waking up this morning. I was dreaming about Erin's Tchotchkes. And I'm glad that this led this way, because then I forgot about it. It was in my pre-wake up dream. And Jebbie makes me laugh every day.
It's an accomplishment. I love making you laugh.
The only other person that makes me laugh every day is my husband.
Yeah.
And it's like a goal of his. He's like, "We made you laugh. I made you laugh. Check. I did it today."
Yeah.
Game. But so I'm always sure to comment on Jebbie. I have so many J's, and I love the J's.
A lot of doubles in there, so it's okay.
And so I always comment on Jebbie's posts because I don't want her to ever stop.
Like, thank you. I love it. You know, I find it, so even on Facebook too, like I'll get some likers, people like things, but if I get you to ha-ha, that just makes me like, I got them. And when you ha-ha, I ha-ha again. So we all ha-ha together.
And then you ha-ha, and then I laugh because then I see it all over again. Like, that was really funny.
I love that. And I also love that because I've got a weird sense of humor. It's all over the place, and I love that you do too. Everyone's got weird sense of humor, and it's fabulous. You're not that weird now. It's actually a normal sense of humor because there's more people that appreciate it,
right?
Yeah, but I really do.
Okay, so I'm bringing it. Let's do the tchotchke.
Yes,
because it's a good segue. I want to see the tchotchke, Jebbie.
So I'm going to give a backstory first to this.
Please.
My favorite person in the world was my grandfather, and he passed away a couple years ago. And I don't know if he owned a mall or built a mall in Toronto and Pembroke, something like that. And there was a gag shop, a joke shop. And he would bring us bags and bags of gags. Bags of gags. That should be actually the next, if I ever open up a joke shop, that should be. So he brought this in, and this was one of my favorite things. And I keep this in my bathroom, because people just like, oh, what's this? It just looks like it's a man, and there's a fence. But when you open up the fence, he pees on you. He's got a little flap. I haven't filled it up with water in a while, but he pees on you. And this is this little thing on the bottom that you can put water in. And, oh, who's this guy? Here. So this is my fun little tchotchke. And it's in the bathroom, so whenever, oh, what's this? Oh, and then it just gets you.
And then you know, like, people are snooping in your stuff, like, touching all your stuff, because all of a sudden they're like,
I'll see, like, a line of, like, you've been checking out my tchotchkes, haven't you?
Oh, my God.
So this is my tchotchke. We can turn around, you can see him, he's just laughing. And my his name Zadie, and he was always just like such a silly, like we're all silly, yeah? Because like why not laugh?
Oh my gosh,
my favorite.
That is awesome.
Erin said tchotchke. I'm like, you know what? This is my favorite tchotchke, I must say. It brings back such hilariousness, and it's a gift that keeps on giving, if you will. People every time.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Excellent. So, I mean, I'm gonna have to also. I have so many ideas this morning. Yesterday I was like completely manic. I was all over the place, and that's why I posted. I don't post a lot, but I don't know. Did you see my Tinkerbell yesterday?
I just saw that. I'm like, quit hitting me, Erin.
Tinkerbell. And so people were like, no, what happened to you? I'm like, no, it's really not bad. I've just been running around like manic today, just feeling like I was sprinkling pixie dust everywhere, like,
That's good. Sprinkle everywhere.
right? And so my brain's just, and so that's why I love doing the show, because I love people's tchotchkes, because I love that. And then Alicia was on earlier this month. Next week I'm doing a whole recap episode. And she had her like Mrs. USA Elite crown.
Amazing. I saw that. Yeah. I friended her after that. I'm like, you know what? She looks amazing.
She's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, she's awesome.
Another one of your brunches when this
I can't wait. I know. It's gonna be a banquet. It's gonna be a banquet because there's so many people. Like, I can't. Like,
we make it a gala and like dress in ball gowns and stuff. Like, I've never been to a ball before. I've always wanted to. And she has a crown. I'm sure she has ball gowns and whatnot. So.
Let's have a gala. Okay. We will have, let's have a gala. I'm writing it down.
Yeah, please do. Please, because like, you know some fun people. And I know some. So
we know lots of fun people.
Yeah, you know, because we're fun people.
Tangent number 2152.
Grab that feather. Let's take this feather.
Jebbie is also, and maybe you've always been artistic, but Jebbie has been painting. And I have been loving your paintings. Do you have one nearby that you can grab?
One nearby?
I know. Well, it's like within arm's reach that you could. Oh, it's a flower. Where's my crown?
Yeah. So this is actually, I found this. I want to get a tattoo of this. I have no tattoos. I'm 35 years old, and my mother does not want me to get a tattoo because I'm a nice Jewish girl. But it doesn't matter because I really want it. So it's like this whole to-do. But I think she's like coming into terms that I'm an individual. So anyways, this is what I want to get at 35 years old. My mommy is still there. So, this is it. It's a swirl of flowers.
Good morning, Barbara.
I want to get it on my forearm. I was in a car accident a couple years ago, and I have Jeep, the word Jeep, stamped on my forearm because of the airbag opened up, and it just says Jeep here. So I don't want it to say Jeep anymore. I'd rather have a
I didn't notice that.
I see it, but it's like one of those things that like everyone's like, you never see it, but I see it. So this is one of my paintings.
But you see it.
These are my beautiful flowers. It's a swirl of flowers. So I think it honestly represents, so all of my paintings have stories to them. Everything has a meaning to it. Because I can never just say this is what it is and then it's to be done. Actually, one of mine was that I just finished. I was just making a background, and then the background itself was just too pretty, so I just left it at that. So that was that story. But this one, the swirl of flowers. So also the month of August, so this is Pachamama, Mother Earth, and I just love that term Pachamama. I love Mother Earth, and I'm very, getting into shamanism, I really just appreciated even more so of Mother Earth and of being here, where a lot of the energies, like Reiki keeps you up here, kind of it's up here. Yoga, even though it's this, but you're still floating up here, and I felt shamanism is very ground, is in the earth. And a lot with flowers. You see a rock that's not with its there's a patch of rocks and there's one rock over here. Oh, hey, Mr. Rock. Like that's the rock people, they're talking to you, and acknowledge those moments that, why is this rock here and all the rocks are here? Like, hey, thank you. Like, just of noticing what's in front of you, little details and stuff like that. So I feel that flowers are really big of that, and it's a huge calling towards that. So this, and the swirl, it means Pachamama. It means Mother Earth. It also means protection. If you're a Shokure, if you're a Reiki, you love with the swirl to do with Shokure, or Choku, however you want to pronounce it. So I just feel also the swirl is about evolving and evolution and going forward in life. And also the flowers are blooming, knowing nature is always blooming, it's always blossoming, there's always growth and movement happening. So that's what this beautiful painting, I actually saw this, it was, what is it called? You'll see people do flowers, they'll do rocks, like the sand art, or like they'll do, I can't remember what it is right now. It's like a gift to Mother Earth, and they just take the elements, and in shamanism we call it sand art. I think that's what it's called, but it's not really sand, you're just taking things from the earth and creating something of it. And that's what this is taking things from the earth and you're creating a beautiful design with it. So long story short, this is my beautiful swirl of So, like, I recommend everybody just get out a paintbrush and start painting. And who cares if it's good or bad? Just keep going, because abstract art is weird. It's like infamous. That's famous.
Sells for millions of dollars.
Yeah. That whole thing.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yes, exactly. The whole thing at Art Basel, when the person, like, what did they do? They put
They take the banana.
The banana sold for 150 grand.
Right. So I did
a corporate
massage event right after that. It was Halloween. And so I'm working at a company on Halloween. This guy comes walking in, and he's wearing a shirt with the banana duct taped to him. So that was his costume. But I looked at him, and I was like, yeah, that's a plantain.
Yeah.
Oh,
not worth 150 grand.
No. And he's like, oh, it's all I had. I'm like, not a banana. It's a plantain. You cannot fool me.
Your costume is not authentic, sir.
It's not authentic. No money for you. You do not win the prize.
Get that out of there. Oh. Did you kick him?
You do so much for other people in so many giving ways that I feel like it's going to be hard to narrow this down. But when you are giving back to the community, what are your favorite ways, or what's your favorite way? Because you do have such a giving heart.
I love to share. It's because if something feels good with me, like a lot of, like, humor. I love laughter, so the sharing, because it really is. You don't. I have even I have so many best. I was going to say my best friend. My best friend Sam. She's like an accountant, and she's serious, and she always has the news on. She always has this. So she never laughs. Like, she never gives herself the opportunity during the day to laugh. So when you check my profile, you're going to laugh. So I give people the opportunity. I guess that's one of my favorite things is Facebook and Instagram, because that's the easiest way to share with people. And it really is. And it's just of us sharing together. But I do free yoga. I did around town. We have Lauderdale by the Sea, Yoga by the Sea. It was every Tuesday, Thursday. We had 7 a.m. sunrise yoga. That was during season, so we normally do that January. But I don't know. I'll speak to the city and see what's going on. I know I handed it over to Med's Mind's Eye Day Spa. That's in Lauderdale by the Sea. So we'll see if I can kind of grab that back. And I'm also doing a plunge at the Hotel Plunge in Lauderdale by the Sea, like in this area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That one's on the beach, yeah?
That one's on the beach on Saturdays. But I'm a very gentle. So as Erin said, I specialize in restorative yoga. We don't do restorative yoga on the beach, like it's because there's no bolsters or blankets. We do more movements, but it's all gentle movements. They're all wrist friendly and injury friendly. So if you have any like injuries, I got a whole list of them. We modify as we flow, and the injuries, they keep coming too. It's always a new one. So we work with your limits, and you work with your limits, and you see that they're no longer limits; they're just things. It's just something. It's like, okay, this is what it is. Okay, no worries. I'll do it, but just in this way. So that's a huge thing. A lot of free yoga with that. Also. Yeah, that's generally donations we do. I do a lot online also, so if you want to follow me on Facebook, I know Erin already follows me, but if anybody over here in Facebook land wants to follow me, I was doing free yoga sessions of April, online classes, so I'm going to repost those and kind of get those going too. And it's easy to feel good if you choose to. If breathing exercises, giving those meditations, and so stuff like that. And always easily to contact if there's anything going on in your world that you need. Hey, Jebs, I got this going on. But yeah, no worries. I'll send you this. Like, I send information if need be as well.
Yeah, and Jebbie is one of those lovely connecting souls too. So if it's not something that she offers and provides, she knows people, and
I know people. I know a lot of people. I've gotten around. So that's
what she said.
That's what she said. Hey, that was in my 20s. Now in my 30s, it's more of making business. Let's making networking thing. But no, it's true. I really do. I love to meet people, and I love to connect people. And it's very interesting. So my real name is Jessica Deborah. And that's where Jebbie comes from. And I was at a psychic once, and she said that your name Jessica, because you exhale like that. You like to you like to share. Jessica. Jebbie, not as much. Jebbie, kind of, but Jessica. So with that everyone. But yeah. But with that,
I can't do. You can't see my arms for the full crow effect.
But I really do. I love sharing. I talk about where I feel that my job is to experience things, so I can help you experience things. Like I've done with also like the natural Catholic ways of my tour of anything of astrology of delicious restaurants. Like the best of this.
Actually, she has a burger challenge going on right now.
Yes.
So if you know an amazing burger place in South Florida, you can go ahead and put that on her page too. And she has, I mean, I'm a little analytical, and so I really wanted like a scale, like because she went to a place and she was like, "This is 2 burgers out of 3." And I'm like, okay, I need it quantified. Like I need to know what the criteria is. Like, is Jebbie's burger my kind of burger? I mean, I don't know because.
Right.
So exactly. I really needed it.
I know, and it's so funny, and everyone's like, you can't just do 3 burgers, I need more details. I'm like, no, but like, so all of these places, I know that you're sending me, because I said, what's the best burger? So you're not sending me like, try this burger. No, these are awesome burgers. No matter what, I know they're going to be awesome. So how awesome are they in a scale of 3 burgers? Is it a good burger? Is it a great burger? Is it fucking fantastic burger? Pardon me, I don't know if we're allowed to curse on here.
Anything goes on Erin's Tchotchkes.
Yes. Beep. But it's of that, so I know it's a great burger. My criteria of the burgers aren't really. They all have different kinds. So I was at Jack's Burgers last week, and that burger was like this big, but this thin, and it was greasy, but it was good. Where I was at the week before that at the Wales Grill, which a lot of people don't know about that place, by the way.
I don't know that place.
It's on Galt Mile. It's behind on 36th Street. So like it's like in the back area.
Okay.
It used to be the Fox and I don't know what it was called. It was the Flying Dutch. I don't know. It was a fun so this other woman bought it over. The food is delicious there.
So it's kind of newish.
Yeah, it's newish, exactly. And they've got like the seats outside that rock, like the fun. Oh, yeah.
Like gliders?
Yeah, exactly. They've got the gliders, and we've got karaoke on Fridays, burgers on Monday, and ladies' night on Wednesday. So, by the way, if you're ever interested. But they've got amazing burgers there. Their burger was like thick, and they toasted the bun, and there was bacon and like the sauce. That might have been. I gave it 2, but I feel like I should have given it 3.
Oh, well, that's a good one to. I'll have to remember that. Yeah. I might be messaging you like, "Hey, Jebbie, what was the place of the burger?" Because actually, I really like the veggie burger at BurgerFi.
It's delicious. It's
really good. And Jerry likes it too, but sometimes he's like, "I really want a good burger," and that is why I'm on my quest. That exact reason why Jerry said it. That is why, because you know what? I forever go like, "Where's there a good burger?" Because like when you want one, because it's not. And I have
and that's why this place across the street, it's the bacon. Like it is good. It is a really
and the toasted bun is key. If the bun's not toasted, then it just all goes in. So that's key criteria.
Toasted bun, and it just really is. He took away the sun too. So my big cat just moved. Okay. So that burger, and I get disappointed if it's not a good burger, and that's why I put out this quest, if you will, the burger quest. There's no time limit of it because there's not enough. Like I don't this is not a man versus food where we're like a guy that's just going. But I'm trying to get a burger in maybe every couple of weeks, just for also my ass of the squats that I need to be doing for all these burgers that I'm eating and stuff. But it's okay because I love myself.
I mean, we could make a whole page like either do the squats and then go get the burger. Like pre-squat to burger. We'll get Liz We'll get Liz in on this. And she can coach us through burger training, like burger maintenance training. Yes. Liz, where are you this morning? She's not on here yet. Liz,
hang on I'll throw a rock. Liz is my neighbor fun enough. And
maybe squats and some abs.
Yeah. And then the movement and cardio. Gotta get some cardio.
You gotta get the cardio.
Yes, exactly. Gotta get the dancing. That's what we'll have to do. Like, I had a burger today, so we're gonna dance.
The burger dance.
The burger dance. And just rub the belly.
And I want her to make a new Jessica move.
It's like the crow. Crow is one of my.
It is. Every time I do. Okay. Do you have time? Because we're over time, so okay. Just want to make sure you don't have to be by her mom at the beginning of COVID on social media, and so it was right when COVID was starting, and she wanted Jebbie to be like safe, and she was like, Jessica. And I just hear this voice that I made up in my own head, and maybe you've said it before, but every now and then, Jebbie will post something, and in my brain is Jebbie's mom going, Jessica.
And that's how she said, that's how she announces it, Jessica. Like, it's in that, it's like, oh. And sometimes I'm like, Mom, please. Like, I feel it in my chest when you say my name like that. Like,
just right. It's Jessica, not Jessica.
Not Jessica.
Jessica.
Can I say the post of it on here? Can I say what she said?
Yeah, because then she was, that's right. She sent you a text and you shared the text. That's how it went.
I screenshot it. And it was Jessica, don't share joints with anyone. Be safe. Jessica, stop sharing joints with people. It is not safe during COVID. And it's so funny with her. Oh, I love it. I love it.
And so it was now like 6 months ago, because that's how long we've been doing all this, and I'm still laughing about it. And so that's why you should follow Jebbie on social media, because you will continue laughing for months and months and months and months after her post. I do have so my sister is on with us this morning, and she said that she loves your space.
Oh, I love it too.
Because I brought her to your space before. Yeah. And my parents are on as well because they are loyal Tchotchkes followers.
Beautiful. Hey, Mom and Dad.
And Trisha was asking if the sound bath is in person, and it is.
Yeah, it is. But it's limited. So if interested, you'd contact Michelle and reserve your spot for that. And
and I haven't brought Trisha to she lives down in Miami, so she's not always here, especially for the evening things, but it's good. Yeah. I mean, Michelle has a gong.
Yeah.
And like all the other things, sometimes my brain gets busy because it's not just singing bowls. I mean, she has
a gong, she has a harmonium, she has a flute, she sometimes plays guitar, she has these koji bells, like you're literally
she sings, like and in the aerial too, she does that in Shavasana when you're hanging in the hammock, and she comes by with like all the like rainmaker noises and Tinkerbell bell things, and you're just like
or like anything, like it's really cool space. If you think I'm cool, you'll love the space.
It is. It's unique. I feel like it's like my flower crown.
Exactly. That is exactly what it is. And
it's just she has some plants. She's got a good comfy floor.
Yeah.
It's a good high quality floor, so it's not like just concrete or cement or wood laminate or something like that. And
you ground
elements and then the aerial swings are there, which are all pretty rainbow colors, and she has a beautiful logo on the wall. I love that logo.
I know, isn't it great? The peaceful elephant. It's a peace-filled elephant, reaching for love. I love it. And also, fun enough, there's a little bit behind it for Hebrew. If you know of any Hebrew, this is the symbol. It's like this, I guess. It goes like this, and there's a little this. It's called Chai. And Chai is, so it's a het and a yud. That's the symbols of them. And it means life. And it means 18. So it means life. This elephant, for me, symbolizes life. And I actually came up with this, my company, 18 years after my bat mitzvah. So it was like,
perfect.
Yeah, little fun things. Exactly. Little cool things of reasons of what the elephant means and what it symbolizes of peace and life and love and growth and just like of what elephants, pushing away of anything that's in your way. Allow the elephants, that's what they say, the elephant will move aside the destruction, allow you to clear a path, if you will, for yourself.
I will share with you, comment below, let's see, peacehealgrow.com.
Yes.
Instagram is Jebbie_smile.
Yeah, and it's also Peace Heal Grow at Peace Heal Grow.
Or Peace Heal Grow. Sorry.
But my actual Instagram is where the funny is. Where the funny is at. Yeah.
Okay. And Facebook is Peace Heal Grow as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And Jebbie Melamed.
Yep.
Yeah.
So follow her on all those places. Check out the sound bath on Tuesday nights with Michelle, and check out Yin Yoga on Wednesday nights with Samantha. And
Michelle has Thursday. Yeah, and Michelle also has a vinyasa on Wednesday nights as well, and Kundalini on Monday with Carol.
And Ariel starts this coming Wednesday.
Yeah, I believe so. And with that, again, you have to message, not me, but Michelle, to reserve your spot. So, I'll put their names so you can select them and whatnot, and become friends with them too.
Yeah, I'm going to tag them because, we were talking shamelessly about our love for them.
We're talking so much behind your back, so much love behind your back. You guys,
I know they feel it. They're like sitting home going there's all this vibration. Who is talking about me now?
Who is it? It must be Erin Jebbie again. Jebbie's always talking behind our backs.
maybe in September we'll have an Erin's Tchotchkes with the four of us.
I can already tell you that we're down. We are absolutely the three of us. Plus you, we're all down. I know they'll be down because Samantha is hilarious and Michelle's hilarious and you're hilarious. And
okay,
so
we're gonna do it. Maybe we'll have a special episode. We're gonna do it. Okay, we'll work on that.
Yeah.
Everybody, have an amazing Saturday. Jebbie, thank you for sharing space with me this morning. I love you to pieces.
I love you too. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I will see you all next week. Happy Saturday. Bye guys.
Bye.